G'day guys and girls, and welcome back to our little channel, Goodies Beer Reviews. I've got something simple today, but I've got a bit of news, a bit of fun news. I went out last night with the missus and we went to a few places. If you're ever up near Yamba, nice little coastal beach town, pop into a little bar called The Last Rites. It's tiny. It's got people that get up and sing and play music. They've got heaps of craft beers on in cans and bottles, and they have some on tap. And I'll get to that little yarn in a bit. As you can see, I've got a soul. I haven't got much craft in the fridge at the moment. I've got a couple, but it's just been a busy couple of days, so I thought I'd have a soul. It's a warm afternoon, a balmy afternoon. It's a humid afternoon. It's an afternoon of all those things. So soul, yeah, Cerveza, original Mexico, 1899. Been around a bit. Bit of a spiel on the back, not much. 10 cents. Got the date. Alcohol. Oh, I'll tell you a funny dream I had too. Fucking wild. Brewed and bottled by Moctezuma in the Netherlands. Blah, 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 Mexico. Made in the Netherlands. So made in the Netherlands, imported, rah, rah, rah. We've had it before, I think. It's 1.1 standard drink. It's just 330ml bouteille. It's 4.2, which is sessionable. It's going to be, I'm going to say, very clear. I didn't bring a glass for this because I'm just in a savage mood. And you don't really drink these out of a glass, do you? Like, it's not a twist top. No, it needs a fight. Asahi to the rescue. Let's see what we get. Nice hiss, a little squirt on the leverage instrument. Off comes the bouteille. I don't know why I'm talking. Soul. Let's go. Not many bubbles are rising. No lemon. No anything to accompany this beer. But I got a couple of fucking yarns, so let's go. Soul. Look, if it's on special, I'd say get it, eh? It's easy to drink. It's light. It's very clear, very filtered. If you're working hard, a hot day, you could smack a few of these into you if you like a beer. Coronas. Look, I love Corona. I'll tell you why I like Corona. It's like this. I like the bottle. I like the lime. Little attitude in the Corona. Yes, it's a bit fatty. Like the ice, like Thai people put ice cubes in beer. It's a bit fatty. It's just something you sort of like. A Corona with a bit of lime, but this is like, obviously. Look, I like the Bolter Cerveza too. I reckon that's nice. That's very easy to drink. It's very smooth. It has got a bit of a roughy, adjunky, bitter end, like a lot of beers do, but this is quite pronounced. It's got a dirty taste. A little bit dirty. I brought these with me too. Look at these chilies. The grifter grows chilies too, who's known to frequent parts of Vegas. Look at these. Mate, this tree is just... I always cut them about a couple of centimetres just above the top. Here we are, Goodies Beer Reviews pruning. Check those. But look at this. This is just... I pruned this literally a week and a bit ago. Look at them. Like, they are good sized chilies. Look at that. I got more down there. That's dried up a bit, that one, but I'll get to that. They're the hot ones too, the Jabotles, I think they are. But anyways, I went to the Last Rites last night. Had a few. I didn't have a cocktail actually. I just stuck on a few. I'll tell you what I found. Now, even though I'm having a soul, let me say this. Everybody knows here on the channel, I think they know I like black hops, and I've got a hard on for Bolter and a few other breweries. Brewdog, Bolter, and black hops. Black hops is just, they release some good beers, like that Tinny's Neeper, the collab. Oh, first gear again. Into second. That's a bit better. Maybe hit third. You got to hold second. You got to hold second in case your six tyres don't fall off. Only G'ing him up. And this is what I got. But mate, I walked in and I saw this tap of beer. And I said, what's that one? They had a quote look. And I saw black hops. And I went, hello. And then I saw Stoke Dealer. Haven't seen it in the shops. Apparently a limited release, which sucks. I didn't know the ABV or anything. I said to the girl, what's the ABV on that, who was pouring the beer? I said, I'll have a schooner of that. And I thought, got to be careful. Because some of those limited releases you get, they're like 7, 8%. You smack a few of them and you're like, oh, I just want to have a glass of water and then go home. Just joking. But, you know, I'm out with the missus, so I don't know, like walking around going, fucking, you know. So I saw this deal and it said if you buy one and 3 of your mates a schooner, you get a free hat. Free hat. Remember that sound? Stoke Dealer Board Cave. Black Hops Stoke Dealer. Google it. I'll tell you now, I deserve a free t-shirt as well. I bought a beer and I had it and I went into review mode. I nearly pulled out the camera and the missus going, oh God. So, but there's music on and shit. It's pretty loud in there music wise. And so I was listening and I was having a beer and I said, I'll have another one of them. So I might as well work towards this hat. So I had 3. I think that was it. And she said, you can have a hat. Not many people ask for it. And I'm like, oh, so I got my hat. So I'm going to take this hat on my trip to Thailand because I'm just at random. So yeah, I got the hat, mate. I've got to find it in the shops. And he said it was a limited release, so it may only be released on tap, but I don't think so. I've got to have a sticky beak of the website because I did see a picture of it in a can, unless that's just advertising. So guys and girls, I'm not ripping on Sol for an easy drinker. I've hijacked the party for Australia with our craft beer. Black Hops Stoke. Oh, mate. Stoke Dealer. Yeah, Board Cave. That must be a clothing brand. Oh, that's the one that did the collab with the clothing brand, wasn't it? They do a few of them. Stoke Dealer. Oh, great beer. Anyways, I got my hat. Then we went somewhere else and we had a little bit of a punt and the teenager picked us up, which was good. I'm very thankful for that. But yeah, so it was a good night as I'm pruning these chilies. I've got to prune them because I've got to prune them before I go away to Thailand for a trip this week. Which I'm looking forward to it. I just feel a bit rushed, you know. Like I've got everything done pretty much around here and you know, everything I need to do. I'm going to do a bit of washing tomorrow. But I'll tell you now, I'm travelling over there from where I live in Australia. I'm travelling over there just with one little backpack. I'm going to have just a couple of pairs of shorts, a couple of pairs of underwear, if you like, that sort of thing. I'm going to also have just like one pair of jeans just in case. But otherwise, I'm just going to buy clothes over there and a bag. So tell me what you think, any of you veteran travellers. So I'll put this as travelling in the video. For my regulars, for my fans, for anyone that pops in. I don't have any fucking fans really. But just, yeah, send a comment, like, how do you travel? I mean, if you're going overseas, you take a whopping big suitcase. Does it depend on where you go, where clothes can be expensive or the same as where you live? Do you know what I mean? See, in Thailand too, some of the markets there in Bangkok, like around the cities near Bangkok, or the areas I should say, the markets there pop up day and night. And I'm not a big flash t-shirt brand guy. I just like wearing clothes. Shit, I even go to the op shop and get clothes. Sometimes if I see you get some bargains in there. So yeah, so I'm just taking a backpack over, and I'll fill up on clothes when I'm over there. That's what I'm gonna do. Teenager's got some replies back for some Muay Thai places, which he'll do. So I'll get rid of that one. It's a bit skunky monkey, that actually. He's doing a few courses. I'm going to do some martial arts as well, which I've done here and there throughout my life, just dribbled. I don't tell a lot of people. It was my only real hobby there for a while. Sorry about the squeak. But just and that, and I just want to go watch some sport, and I'm going to go to the Green Lung, which is the park. Sorry about the darkness, but the Green Lung there is a park in Thailand. Look, a couple of shopping centres. I'm not much on the big flash shopping centres. I like the markets. I'm a market guy. That's just off that one little plant. Look at that. Bloody beautiful, eh? I might freeze them because by the time I cut all these bad boys off, I usually give them to Frosty down the road, and he makes a lot of stuff in them. He preserves them and he puts them in. Does like a chili, like a sambalalek. Was it sambalalek? I love that. A really good sambal. Oh, I love chili. It's spicy. But so chili's not going to get done. I got my hat. I'm having a soul, and I'm trying to think what I've got in there to review tonight for another one. Hopefully while I'm away, I've got to get the missus to come over and just give these chili plants a water so they keep thriving. Anyways, I might leave it at that. So that's my news. What's today? Saturday. Yes, I had a great night last night. Very enjoyable. Got up this morning at, I think it was 7, got straight into some things, and so I'm a bit tired. But I'm going to have the soul. I'm going to finish off pruning the chilies. And then I've got to pack, like I said, I'm only packing a backpack. So I'm travelling very light, but coming back heavy. So I'm just going to get a suitcase over there, but not a suitcase. I like a big duffel bag type thing. Do you know what I mean? Not a big heavy suit, like big hard suitcase like that. I like, I'm not going to come back with a lot of stuff. I just want to get some shirts, some shorts, some socks, some underwear, nails, and just a couple of trinkets and a couple of nice things for your memories for your trip over there. Like, there's always some stuff you buy. You just go, a few ornaments around the house. And maybe a new wind chime that's not so annoying. Just got to be careful bringing wood back, don't you? Like I said last time I went there, it was 1997. Remember they were buildings, like even the Grand Temple and a few things they were adding on to, and it's going to be different. It's going to be hectic. And it's, I've got some cooking classes booked in. I know what everyone says about the nightlife in Thailand, but like, I'm a bit of an introvert, like I've mentioned on this channel, and I'm not ashamed to say it. So for me, it's more, reflection time, solitude time, while the teenagers do it. So he'll be out running amok, doing what he wants to do, and I just want to get lost. I want to walk. I'm taking my Fitbit over too. I've got an old Versa or Charge, the biggest screen one. But it's an older one. It's a 2, I think, or a 3. I think they're up to 6 these days. I was talking to the grifter this morning. The other day, he said he bought himself one. I think it was a Charge 6, but mine's old, but I'll take the Charger over. And I just think it's easy to keep track of time on it. And otherwise, I'd take my old watch, but it's got, it's an old analog watch, I suppose you'd call it. Anyway, that's my gig. So I'm going to stay in touch with everyone, guys and girls. So I'm not going MIA for the trip, because even, like I said, as an introvert too, look, I could be an extrovert. I can, and I have been before. And people on the channel here has it back in the day, and Belly has, Lolly, like you guys know, like you've sometimes got to be an extrovert, but in heart, when you get home, the door shuts. I just sometimes like going. Look, like I said, I went out last night. It was crowded, people around, music cranking, or pumping, I should say. But, and it was good, man. Oh, some of the singers there. This one guy and his daughter and son, I think it was, the son played guitar and she sang, backed him up. And he was just cool, made up his own songs and stuff. He sang a song about a mate he lost 3 weeks ago, which was, it was a smallish to medium-sized song, as you can understand, because he probably only wrote it the last 3 weeks. Simple, not simple. Nothing's simple if you don't know how to play an instrument. And he played a tune, a chord, and sang it. And bro, it hit home. Beautiful words, beautiful lyrics, and just you realise those guys and girls that you like. And I mean, your friends and the people in your life. Sometimes it's hard to get on with some people. You're going to have your times, and you're going to have your, not even arguments. I don't like arguments. I hate arguing. I hate arguing. But you just got to sometimes, I don't know, like with me, I think if someone's pissed off or you had a bat, just leave me alone for a bit, Leave me alone. I'll be back in a minute, The toll of my YouTube channel. Anyways, enough shit. You know what I mean? You just got to sometimes leave people alone a bit. Just go, and I think just, not your mate, but just if you're with your missus, you're living with someone, or you're in a long relationship, you just got to go, look, I'm having a bad day. Just leave me. I love you. I want it, but just let me be until I just take a few breaths and go. And if your partner requires that, male or female, or a fucking toaster, or whatever you want to be, just let them. Let them be. John Lennon said it. Let it be, let it be. I hope it's John Lennon. So yeah, love each other, take care of each other, be kind to each other. A long video, but I'll go and have a dig around in the old fridge and see what I can do and get back to the roots of a beer review instead of picking chilies, showing off my accomplishments of drinking beers to get a hat and drinking a sol at the same time, and only messing up about probably 60 to 142 words or phrases. Love yous all, and I'll see you at the next one. Cheers. 17 minutes.